Hello everybody, welcome back once again. I'm playing Final Fantasy 13-2. Just about to do some more leveling in the Crystarium actually. After that savage beatdown that I received from those albino lobos. I'm gonna see if I can snag one, but also, you know, prevent getting destroyed. So there's Launch, finally. Launch is a very important ability from the Commandos. It's really about actually kind of preventing damage. Once you get something staggered, you can, and it isn't always the case. You can't launch everything, but it does really help to reduce damage. Anyways, let's do the increased ATB gauge again. And then looks like we've got a large again. There's Sentinel here. Commando there. Sentinel there. Another Commando. That could smite. I think smite is like huge damage when something is about to recover from a stagger. If I remember right. Sentinel looks like that is it. Alright. On to Sarah. Ravager. Sentinel. Ravager there. Alright, we'll do ATB again. Or for her as well. Alright, so let's do Ravager there with the large. Looks like we got another small, large, small, large. Vendetta. And ending with Frost Strike. Okay, so that is that. So I'm just going to run around. I'm at basically the bottom part of the Brush Ruins, where the other gate is at, and I'm gonna try to snag. For one thing, I still want to get a pulse work knight. I think it is. Well, I don't know if they're down here. It might just be these hoplites, which I don't really care about. But I think, if I remember correctly, I have run into the albino lobos down here as well. I don't know if this is the optimal spot to be seeing them, but yeah, I want to get it before I go to. So let me just show you here. There is another area of the ruins down to the south. You can see there it's blocked off right now, but there actually is a way to get there. But you have to go to the Sunleth 300 AF area, and actually you can get there by using this gate here. But I actually don't want to do that quite yet. I would rather get the albino lobo before I go there. But I just, oh yeah, here's this another pulse work knight here. You can actually target these She's first and take them out. I don't want them healing while I try to take this guy down. So what I'll do here is I'll do you know, a couple of battles, and then maybe I'll just cut in some footage of when I actually get these things to crystallize, just so that this, you know, the video doesn't end up taking forever, because honestly this process can be, you know, pretty brutal. Try and get these monsters, but yeah, let's do that, and then like I said, I'll just pick this up once I you know, get some of these monsters. All right, so I actually wanted to show you a one of these fights here, and kind of one of the ways that I actually like to try to get these monsters. Kind of ironic that I had actually started a fight that was essentially the same one, right, with the two Ketchis and then the Pulsework Knight. The better way to actually do this is to focus on the Knight and try to get it killed off first. I'm going to swap over to Try Disaster. Let's get rid of this thing. Alright, and there it didn't crystallize, so I'm just going to retry. Basically, again, what we're really looking to do here is, if I'm really trying to get myself a Pulsework Knight here, we want to actually get into a battle where it's not just the Knight alone, because there's no retry option. If once you defeat the Knight, then that battle is over, and you either get it or you don't. And there, I'm not getting it again. So yeah, we'll just repeat this process actually until we get the Knight, which again, this isn't the best thing ever, but the process is actually a little bit less annoying if you can find battles like this, right? There are some things like like the Tonberry later on, where it will never be with any other enemies, and unfortunately, it's also a rare encounter. So just kind of getting those monsters like that are just always gonna kind of stink. I'm gonna retry one more time here. Also, I should really be trying to use that Feral Break, but yeah, the giant drop. But the problem is this. I guess that Feral Link specifically is not very good for dealing damage, so it's not really going to help me out with trying to get this crystal much. This, I don't know if this is considered the kill shot, but yeah, that didn't crystallize that time either. I actually don't know what the rate is on some of the, like, I don't know if the base rates of crystallization is different or not, but the rate here seems pretty bad. There's been quite a few of these Pulsework Knights that I've got kill shots on, and obviously none of them have crystallized, so rate seems to be pretty bad. Man, that thing. Well, there we go, 300%. Oh, and then, of course, that wasn't even the right target. Because I actually did kill that. Basically, once the Pulsework Knight gets staggered, its defense goes, to the floor. And you just shred, especially with Noah now, being so physically oriented in his combat, or I'm sorry, in his commando role. He just shreds the thing once it's staggered. Oh, and then it's dead again already. So I'll do one more kill here, and then I'll, if I don't crystallize this, then I'll just, take a cut in my video and show you once I actually do have it. I mean, basically, this is the strategy, right? It's pretty easy now to see it. I'll understand what's happening, I think. As annoying as it is, though. This is the kill shot. Oh yeah, that got him. Alright, so yeah, I'll take a little cut here in my video and just show you the results of... Alright, so I finally got this thing to crystallize. I paused it right in the middle of it happening. So there, you can see the crystal left behind. And I'm honestly a little surprised at how many times that actually took. Now, like, if I think about it and think about how many battles I would have actually had to do to get this thing, yeah, it would have been kind of crazy. But anyways, there's the Pulse Knight. I'll just show you here. We'll go in to take a look at him. Here's the Pulse Knight. Rocking about 500 health. He's got actually a really good physical stat right away. Let's see, does he have any Okay, he's got resist damage 5%, so increases both physical and magical resistance by 5%. Probably gonna, you know, buff him up a little bit here. Let's go to the Crystarium. We'll just see if I've got anything to give him. Yeah, alright, we got plenty of potent bolts, so let's do that. There's HP 10%. Steel guard. Element guard, or is it, can you see what that is? No. Let's take a look at this. Oh, his resist damage is red locked. I see. So that means he can't give it to somebody else. That's alright though. Oops. There's Metagard. HP 16%. Fringe Ward. And ends at HP 25%. And that is a fully developed Sentinel. 205 physical. 2,340 HP. That's a pretty respectable HP total for a monster this early on in the game. You know, again, unfortunately, he's a Sentinel. Let's actually move him. I don't really need this Gorgonopsid, so we'll just toss him in there. This is not good. The Commando. And then I'm actually going to do... I would actually like to have a Paradigm with the Pulse Knight, and then Noel as a Commando, and then Sarah as a healer, but I need to unlock her healer role first, so that's something that we'll do later. But yeah, this looks okay. Yeah, this is probably okay. That's as close as I'm gonna get there, is that Solidarity formation. But anyways, next up is gonna be trying to get an Albino Lobo, so I'm gonna have to do some you know, some more battles down here, and I'll try to cut in some footage of getting that crystallized as well. So just actually getting ready to move on here. I have had basically no luck in encountering the Silver Lobo. So what I'm actually going to do here is move on a bit, and then I'll come back later once we're able to unlock the southwest corner there. So let's head into this gate here. I don't remember if I've activated. No, I haven't used this yet. So it looks like we're going to use the Reunion artifact to activate this gate to, I think this is Sunleth 300.
Okay, that did it. Sarah, tell me you're having visions.
Oh, no. Just staring into space.
Oh, okay then. Let's get going.
Okay.
Man, I love this. I recently played this Final Fantasy 13-2 on an emulator, and like the Historia Crux didn't function correctly, so it's nice to have one that's actually functioning correctly. Anyways, yeah, let's head into Sunleth Waterscape 300 AF.
As upheavals transform the world of man, nature tirelessly weaves her tapestry. The Sunleth Waterscape survives amidst the decaying cities of Cocoon. This was once a protected wilderness zone, and even without the Fal'Cie overseers, the landscape flourishes. Yet amidst the teeming growth, the seeds of destruction are being quietly sown.
Twist of the knife. The joy is ephemeral. it leaves fear in its wake. A fear that all too soon the time will come when you must bid farewell again. Yet you cannot help but long for the next encounter, humanity's great frailty. We prefer past happiness to future uncertainty.
So this is what the end of the world looks like.
Are they going to destroy the planet?
I don't know. But if the world does end here, my future should never have happened. Which means there must be a way to stop them. So, what is it? What's wrong?
The daughters of the sundered cocoon are sacrificed to beasts that warp time itself. The pillar crumbles to ashen sand and down to earth. The cocoon does fall.
What? What? Sarah. Sarah! Sarah! Wait! Sarah! What's wrong? What did she see? Was it a vision? Does Sarah have the same power as Yule?
Does Sarah have the same powers as Yule? And I think the answer there is yes. If I remember correctly.
But why? Why did she react the way she did? Wow. That is one gigantic monster.
Snow, is that really you? I can't believe it.
Sarah? Am I dreaming again? Dream or not? Gotta get out of here.
I'll give you a hand. No, I'll hold it off. You get out of here.
Hey, kidding? Is Sarah watching? I don't think so.
Fine, we'll do it together.
All right, here he is, his royal ripeness. Swap back to Relentless here. I wonder what the lyrics are to this song. It sounds ridiculous. I'm just using a ton of potions here because I don't really have a good medic right now. That Ketchi is not very good.
Get close, I'll cover you.
There we go.
Don't be a fool. Come on, try
Trust me.
That was intense. Last time I played, I had Lightning as a commando already, which is from the DLC, and it didn't take anywhere near this long. But Lightning is completely overpowered, so. Getting there. Monster's getting really low from all that wound damage. There we go. Pretty bad rating there.
Just won't stay dead.
Let's go. Yeah. Hit it hard while it's down, you know. I mean, we get out of here. Look, that way.
On Snow. Let's go.
Listen, hotheads who can't back down don't last long on this planet.
Maybe. Sometimes you gotta make a stand.
You're not listening to me. Humans aren't strong. They die easy.
Well, some of us are tougher than others. Anyway, thanks for the help. Got a name?
This is Noel. And this is Snow. We're getting married.
It's on hold for now.
You know, somehow I didn't expect you to be such a hothead. All I hear is what a great guy Snow is. And look where you are, all the way in the future.
I'm sorry, who's the hothead? What were you thinking bringing Sarah out here?
Listen, Snow. Guess what, Lightning? I found Snow again. He hasn't changed a bit. Still as reckless as ever, still doing his own thing. To think I spent all that time worrying about him. Stupid me. Guess I'll never learn. And that's how we got here.
Now it's your turn. Why did you up and leave Sarah? What are you doing fighting here in the future?
You really want to know?
I asked, didn't I?
Lightning appeared in my dreams too. Can you believe it?
You saw Lightning?
She told me I had to protect Cocoon, so I started jumping through time, checking things out. I learned that the giant jelly bean back there knocks Cocoon down.
You mean the Flan we just fought?
Uh-huh.
According to the stories I heard back in my own time, Cocoon was brought down by war.
Well, there's more than just one cause. Did you see what it was doing, that Flan? It's melting the crystal of the pillar, bit by bit.
But Vanille and Fang, they're inside it.
Yeah, so Cocoon starts to get unstable, people feel the tremors and begin to panic. Next thing you know, everyone's fighting each other.
It's consistent with what I know, sort of.
I can't believe Lightning appeared in your dreams as well. She told you to protect Cocoon's pillar. So she must want you to save Vanille and Fang.
Like I said, sometimes you gotta make a stand. I don't have a choice. My mission is to stop that thing for good.
All right, so there's two live triggers here in Sunlith Waterscape. I'm going to go with the two funny answers, which the first one here is let's defeat the Flan.
In any case, with Snow on our team, we can do anything, right? I bet we can even beat that giant Flan.
Hey, Sarah. You're coming around to my way of thinking. Let's do it. Let's turn back and finish that jelly bean off once and for all.
Okay.
No. Have you forgotten already? We ran because it was too strong. None of this makes sense. There are thousands of Flan appearing out of nowhere, and they're fusing and creating a beast that shouldn't exist.
Could it be a paradox?
If it is, we'll need to do some traveling to fix it.
Which means you've got to find an artifact first.
Lightning, did you meet Snow in his dreams? Is there a reason why you can only talk to us when we sleep? Snow hasn't changed one bit, even though it's been years since I last saw him. He's still as hot-headed as the day we said goodbye. It makes me so mad. But it's a relief, too. I've been caught up in the fate of the world for so long. It feels good to worry about the simple stuff. Being with Snow helped me forget about what the future might hold.
Right. Let's go back this way a little bit first. we go.
There are so many little Flan. Where are they all going to?
We follow him straight to the artifact. Oh, maybe.
It could happen. They may be drawn by the space-time disturbance. Let's find out. How's this?
All right, so Snow kind of fights with you. I don't know what he really does for you. Like if he really contributes that much. Kind of seems like he probably doesn't.
They never had a chance.
There's the mini Flan. Let's take a look at the mini Flan. Also, I should say, so, you know, kind of between clips, I did get a couple of monsters to crystallize in my hunt for Silver Lobos, but none of these were, you know, looked that impressive. I did get the Dendrobium, which is a Saboteur, which I guess is technically the only Saboteur I have access to right now. It doesn't really look like it's got, you know, any good abilities right now other than, well, I guess it only has poison, which is pretty meh right now. I did get the Amano Jaku, which is a synergist. And then it does have, or it has the End Fire ability, which is there. It says add fire attribute to the target's attacks. And then I did get a Natsugo as well, which has the multicast Feral, Feral Link ability. I vaguely remember that being okay, but it's been forever since I played, so I can't remember if that's any good. And then it does have the fire ability. Mini Flan has, let's see here, what's pressure? Moderately increases chance to interrupt enemy actions when attacking. That's pretty cool. It's a commando though, so I probably won't really use it. It's got attack and ruin right now. Alright, well that's the mini Flan. Yeah, I probably won't end up using that though. Right now.
What's got your attention?
Must be that vine. Guess it's telling us we can use it to get across.
Oh,
If we get stuck, just look for a vine.
almost forgot. We need to speak with Snow here to get the map.
This is a map of the area. Take it with you.
Alright, seems this fine.
Hey, Noel. How old are you?
18?
Younger than me.
I guess so.
I don't remember how old Snow is supposed to be. Could probably figure that out if I looked it up, but... Alright, so here's our first gate.
What's happening?
I guess we don't have the right artifact yet.
Yeah, we can't use that one for a while. That's the gate that we came in on. Let me just see here. Oops. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, let's go down this way first. I don't remember. Oh no, can we get rid of these guys?
Giddy
Ping pong? What?
Hey, guys. Could be wrong, but are we going the wrong way? Looks like the Flan are heading further in.
But there's no path for us to take.
Get stuck. That's what the vines are for.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't actually... It's probably not really going to do us that much good to keep going this way. Let me grab a... I'll grab that chest, actually, and then... Or the treasure sphere. Then I'm going to turn around. There's other items down there that we can get, but not until we have the Moogle throw ability, which we're about to get.
What happens to us?
I lived at the end of days. I see how it ended. I'm the only one who can change it.
These Flan aren't
I love the
stopping
soundtrack for
anytime
this game.
soon, huh?
End of the road. We have to turn back. Come on. No way we can take that.
Hey! Snowball! Over here!
Encourage it.
Hey, big guy, we need to get through this valley. Mind giving us a ride?
I don't think it hurt you.
No answer. Guess I'll take that as a yes.
It'll swallow you whole.
Well, let's find out! Whoa! Bouncy.
Is it angry?
I think so. I think he actually likes it.
Hey, just had an itch that needed scratching. Come aboard, help me out.
Okay.
Can you check that out? Over there.
No, it's too far for me, Kupo.
Okay, throw you closer.
Good idea. We can broaden our search radius.
Sarah, please! Save Mount, Kupo!
Good luck.
Alright, so here's the primer on the Moogle throw. It says the bonds of trust between you and your winged companion have enabled you to perform the Moogle throw. When you see a treasure sphere or another object far beyond your reach, press the left bumper to grab the Moogle and line up your aim. Without releasing the button, press R, the right bumper, to send the Moogle flying off to search the area. If your throw is accurate, Mog will be able to retrieve the treasure for you. If the Moogle is far away when enemies appear, his warning will come too late, and Mog clock will tick around at a much faster rate. Be careful when throwing the Moogle in monster-infested areas. Let's see the tutorial here. Throw the Moogle. Let's do this one over here. There it says use R to pan the camera, aim for treasure, press the RB to throw the Moogle. Congratulations, you found treasure. There's still more to obtain in the area. Oh, they let you throw all three of these? I don't remember that being in the console version. I guess I could be wrong. Could just be misremembering it. Excellent. Keep looking for more treasure.
Hey, nice going, little guy.
Oh. Alright, now I know there's one over here too.
I think he's in a good mood.
Maybe he's looking forward to the free
Nailed it.
lunch.
No worries. If he does attack, we'll think of something.
How will you even survive this long?
How have you survived this long? Yeah, there's actually one more treasure, but this thing was moving too quickly, so we'll get it on the way back. We'll have to come through here one more time. If monsters appear after the Moogle is thrown, you will not be able to attack, and the Mog Clock will move at a faster speed. Make sure the area is clear of monsters first. That was kind of weird because there was no monsters when I stopped moving. I wonder if they put that there just as kind of a tutorial.
Too easy.
Let's try this again.
You got this. Chit-chit. Over there, man.
There's a vine here that needs to be revealed. Who's the Moogle? Alright, that's as far as we need to go, I think, here, but just... Alright. Got that monster. Let's take a look. Fachan. Well, that's a synergist. It's got resist physical. And it only has protect right away. Alright. Well, that reminds me. I wanted to try some things out with the paradigms. Let's do Relentless Assault wide. Alright, and then we're just going to head right back here.
It looks like the Flan are all headed in that direction.
Time to die.
It looks like Snow is acting as a commando right now. Because I think he just did his blitz, which... Alright, well that didn't improve my battle rating too much, but... that's a good one, right? There we go. So if you notice the map only uncovers after you've, run run to certain spots. So I'm just trying to make sure that that gets, there we go. It's all taken care of. Is that right? I don't think this gate's gonna
What's
open.
happening?
I guess we don't have...
We have the right artifact. And I don't believe there's anything. Yeah, there's nothing at the end there. Let's go over here.
I'll get it. Down. Eat this.
Oh shit. You know what? I'm gonna redo this. Probably should have focused on the smaller enemies first instead of that big guy. Let's try that one more time. It really is crazy. So I mean, I believe that was probably still this video, but I was talking a little bit about how when I played the last time, I actually played on a console, actually an emulator, but I had the DLC, and man, it is wild how lightning, the commando lightning, is such a game changer. I mean, she's just completely overpowered, and it makes, you know, basically every one of these battles a total joke.
On to the next.
That was better. Okay, aside from a couple is it Null dying? Rating still ended up looking pretty good.
Look at these guys. They sure know how to stay in line.
So this is where they were all trying to get to.
Now we'll see what all the fuss was about.
Let's break up the party and get our artifact. There you go.
Alright, let's do it.
This is going down. Damn you! Sorry, buddy. Going down.
Thank you, Mog.
He's a weird little critter. Looks like he stepped right out of Nautilus. Isn't it, fella?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. He's like a theme park mascot.
What's a theme park?
Well, it's a place where people go to just go on rides and have fun. I guess you only have them when times are peaceful and prosperous, not like where you're from.
And where do you come from, anyway?
A place that doesn't have much in the way of fun or civilization. That's where I'm from.
Kind of reminds me of Vanille and Fang.
Yeah.
Come to think of it, he's a lot like him.
Really? How so?
They were born on Grand Pulse, just like you. Back then, on Cocoon, that was really unusual.
Huh. We have things in common.
Well, I'll make sure to introduce them to you. One of these days.
Right. I guess Noel is kind of like the second coming of Fang. Being that they're both like really good Ravagers. Really need to get a better monster. Probably wouldn't hurt to level up Noel and Sarah a little bit more though too. I think they're probably sitting on quite a bit of CP right now. Which I think I meant to level them up a little bit more before I did the Royal Ripeness, but I completely forgot. So. Is that it? You just got your ass whooped. Hey, I already got another monster to crystallize. Let's take a look at this guy. Alright, so here's this is a synergist. Oops. High dive. Do physical damage to target and magic damage to nearby foes. Okay, interesting. And then it's got Faith as a base ability, which is pretty good right away. Let's see. Yeah, that's it for down here. Let's get going. Not really that much reason I feel like to bother with the Chocobo here. I don't think they can cross the areas where the vines are at. Although I don't remember trying that. But yeah, I feel like that's probably not something that they're gonna be able to do. Although, yeah. All right. What's this? Oh, I missed it. Oh, this vine is hidden. Let's see if this gate opens though now.
We have to do this. We can't afford to fail. If we don't find a way to defeat that Flan...
Hey, don't get too wound up now. People start to make mistakes when they stress out too much. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Okay, let's do this.
If you want to try, be my guest.
What do you mean?
For every road, there's a different gate. If you try to use a gate that's meant for someone else, well... See?
Does this mean Snow can't come with us?
Yep, he stays.
Guess I drew the short straw.
And don't you do anything foolish behind our backs, like trying to take on giant Flans single-handed.
Yeah, you behave yourself or else. You got it? I'm serious, Snow.
I'll be good. And back to business.
Okay, so we're going to make a very quick stop here in the Colosseum. Oh, looks like the overview of the area is kind of garbled. Can't use Mog here yet. Oh, because we're in the middle of a live.
Who said that?
That guy.
My domain exists outside the margin ages. It is unseen and unknown, beyond life and death. Until the day the bell of the goddess tolls, this realm welcomes not the living. Begone from here, you bring not but calamity. My halls already play host to an omen of time-shattering misfortune.
An omen of misfortune. Something that doesn't belong here.
Okay then. We'll make you a deal.
Judgment at my hands.
You want this omen gone from here, right? Give it to us, and we'll leave you and your realm in peace. What do you say to that?
And leave this place. The day of reckoning has not yet come.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Job well done, I guess.
Yeah, and Snow will be waiting.
I hope he's still okay back there. But I bet he won't be waiting by the gate for us.
No, I suppose not. He's just like my sister. Always just charging ahead.
Charging ahead into an early grave. He acts like he's everyone's boss. Just marches ahead and never thinks how much danger he's putting himself in. Idiots like that. They're all the same. Their heads in the clouds, thinking self-sacrifice can somehow save everyone. But people die anyway.
Noel, I hope you don't get yourself killed.
Huh?
After all, you've risked your life a lot of times. To help me, I mean.
Right. But I can tell the difference between fantasy and reality. I'm not like Snow.
I didn't say you were.
He just took off and left you alone. He did what he wanted. Didn't care who he left behind, or who he hurt.
I understand why Snow made Noel so angry. Once upon a time, someone Noel loved left him behind. It hurt him almost more than he could bear. It still does. He didn't have to tell me. The pain on his face made it clearer than words ever could.
Alright, so there's the Whitehole gem. That is a gem that is, I mean, obviously it's needed in terms of the storyline, but very important for...
Surely a gift to the goddess. Return to the Sun with Water and help out Snow, Kupo.
Yeah, it's basically part of the Sunleth storyline. There's a bunch of treasures out here that I'm gonna grab now. Yeah, here's one. They're just kind of floating around out here. Giddy up.
Over there, Mom. There you go. There you go.
Alright, where's this last one at? Is that it? Yeah, it's floating right there.
Over there, Mom.
Nailed it. Let's see the map here. Yeah, that looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should be 6, but there's one hidden treasure sphere up here by these stairs that we couldn't get initially.
Giddy up.
Right, there's the map of the... Oh, hang on. There's a spot right there that we needed to grab. Right back to the Historia Crux. Alright, back to Sunleth.
Jellyhead is starting to slow down.
Those small flan keep coming and coming. They're pouring out of Pulse knows where.
Do you think there's still another paradox?
It's possible. Double paradoxes do occur. Let's check it out.
I thought that they were saying that Snow wasn't going to be by the gate waiting for them, but he definitely is. Some of these battles are savage. Yeah, it might be time to do some more leveling in Astarion. Let's see how much CP I've got to work with here. Flambanero. Oh yeah, got like 8k CP. Yeah, it's time to do some leveling. All right, so the Flambanero is a Ravager. Let's see what he's rocking. 100 steel physical damage. Input type button tap. Oh, that sounds like AIDS. And it has no passives. All right, let's save, and then we'll do some more leveling really quickly. Life Siphon. Which one is that? Alright, so, I don't think I want to do the bonus boost yet. Let's unlock... Saboteur would probably be okay. Well, Medic would be pretty good too right now. Yeah, let's grab Medic. Sarah is actually the better Saboteur, and Noah is better with the Synergist, but just because of the roll bonuses, Saboteur is actually better to get unlocked early for Noah. Yeah, let's get back to Commando, Medic. Let's start doing some Medic levels. Well, I guess I could get to 40 so that he can get Reprieve. That probably makes sense. Yeah, we'll do that. Sentinel. There's Ruinga. Alright, so there's Reprieve. So now his Sentinel basically has all of its abilities. And we're gonna end with Medic, because we're out of CP. Alright, Sarah's next. Let's do a Sentinel here. Ravager. Sentinel. Gale Strike. Sentinel, Ravager. Sentinel, Ravager. We'll do Medic for her as well, so we can get working on some levels for that. This is a large node, so we'll just go Ravager. Death Ward. Another Sentinel. Ravager. Fear Siphon. Sentinel. Oh man, she's got to get all the way to 50 for Reprieve. I don't love that, because I'd rather get working on her Medic. Yeah, we'll revisit Sentinel later once I've knocked out some of these medical. Yeah, she actually gets raised as Medic. That would be alright when we're out of CP. Okay, well that was a good little chunk. I don't. Let's see. Actually, it doesn't really matter which route I go here. I'm gonna go around this side because I've already got all the treasure spheres and unlocked the map areas that I needed, so that didn't really matter which way we went there. Here we're gonna have our ride again, and we'll get that last treasure sphere on the way. We actually got 3 of the, I guess, sort of 5, right? There's 4 treasure spheres, but there was also 1 wild artifact that was there as well. Yeah, we need a better monster, like really badly. Something that's got some more HP for sure, because this guy's getting shredded. I guess technically I could have gone back to the Brescia Ruins to try to grab that Silver Lobo after we got the the Moogle throw, that probably wouldn't have been the worst idea. Because unfortunately you need the Moogle throw to access the southern area of the Brescia Ruins. Yeah, he died. But yeah, I kind of wanted to knock out the rest of the storyline stuff before or I should say the rest of the storyline stuff here before I do that. But that's pretty much going to be the next step. I'm going to do a little bit more here, kind of grab some more of the stuff that we can. And then I'll go knock out that stuff. Because actually, part of the storyline here is related to the Archild Steppe. Yeah, basically you're required to visit that area as well before we can kind of complete all of the storyline stuff here. But we'll definitely be making a little pit stop back in the Brescia Ruins. I think I'm probably going to make that the very end of this video and just make sure that I'm getting that that Lobo that I want. I've been jonesing over. Jonesing for. Yeah. Alright, so there's the last treasure sphere. Got it. Over here, where those two Flan are looking at each other, there's actually a hidden monster crystal there, but we can't get it quite yet. That'll be something to grab later. I think that's the, they call it the improved Moogle throw, because it's like a upgraded version. Let's see, we need to go back down this way.
There's our artifact.
Yeah, here's the next artifact, and I believe, man, is this one? Yeah, this one must be the one that leads to the Archild Steppe. Well, this artifact controls the gate that leads to the Archild Steppe, I should say. Which is probably my favorite area in the entire game. It's gigantic, it's wide open, it reminds me of Grand Pulse on, I guess Final Fantasy 13, the original, like the base game. You know, I get wide open, lots to do there. Lots of enemies, all kinds of fun monsters to capture.
This is Crystal 2.
I've seen crystals like this before. Right, Sarah? You remember, don't you?
I remember I cried a crystal tear.
Yeah.
Sarah, you know what it's like, don't you? Being turned into crystal.
Yes, I know. It was the loneliest, scariest moment of my life.
Sarah,
It's all right. You know, I think I dreamed the whole time. But they were good dreams. Dreams about turning back to normal. Being with my friends again. Bobo?
I hope that's true. I hope Fang and Vanille are dreaming right now. I hope they're happy in there.
Okay, so this is the second of the two live triggers for this region. And the funny option here is feel like a song.
You think they can hear us in there? What if you sang them a song to let them know you're here?
Yeah, better not. If they could hear me singing, we'd just end up giving him nightmares. Trust me.
Okay, and this is going to be our reward for the live triggers, which is the pumpkin head. Gonna head back down to the bottom here. We'll finish exploring the area by going down here.
Are you mad at Snow about something?
That ruin does. Sweet. I remember that. That will launch enemies. Yeah, that launches. That little dialogue that popped up on the bottom there actually looked like one of the conversations from earlier. Where yeah, Nola's like, you know, he acts all tough, like he's the boss of everything or something like that.
Idiot.
All right, there's the extraordinary egg, which is a fragment.
Yeah, good work. Mog, you're a Moogle a guy can count.
Mog. Just hop on this vine here to get back. This Chocobo's just hanging out over here. What are you doing, buddy?
This gate leads back to the Historia Crux, right?
Yes, that's right. Alright, so this should be the one.
This can't be right. I can't say for sure, but I don't think the artifact will match this one.
Oh, this isn't the right one? Must be the... Yeah, north one. Alright. I thought it was that one for whatever reason. Yeah, it must be the northern gate. Yeah, the it looks like the final artifact that unlocks that gate that we were just at. The artifact that unlocks that is actually acquired when you defeat the mutant tomato. But we have to do the archive step portion to first to get that.
Great.
You know what? Looks like I should be focusing on these other enemies first. Yeah, definitely. Snow is definitely a commando in this area because he's, you know, attacking stuff on his own. But yeah, it looks like I should be targeting these mini Flynn first. Oh yeah. Well, so I don't know if I'm hitting this stuff with AoEs, but if I'm not, then Snow actually was doing quite a bit of damage there. Up on his own. It could just be AoE stuff though. Oops. Jesus. Oh, did I miss it? What? I missed this chest here?
Before Civil War finally toppled it.
Did your history books happen to mention the monster?
No. The rate that thing is eating through the crystal, it won't need a war to bring down Cocoon.
By chest, I mean... by chest, I mean treasure sphere. Alright. Let's do it. Let's get out of here.
I wonder where this one goes.
Before I go into the Arcalt Step, though, I am going to go back to the Brescia Ruins here. I'll probably start the Arcalt Step in the next video. Yeah, this one's getting really long already. But we did knock out, yeah, the majority of what's going to happen in Sunleth. Obviously, after the Arcalt Step, or a couple of portions there, we'll end up coming back and defeating the mutant tomato. But let's go down this way first. Basically, we need to go back to the kind of like where we entered the area. Let's just hoplites. I got excited. I saw two monsters, and I was like, "Oh, is that the double silver lobo?" Nope. No, it is not. So I think in the previous video there, I did actually run into the double silver lobo here. Man, I messed up so bad by basically just losing the fight, right? And the problem is once you've completely lost a fight, then you can't, retry it. The monsters just disappear, and then you have to like try to engage, find them again. So I should have just been so much more careful there. That could have been a huge get. So that was a pretty huge missed opportunity, unfortunately. But I'm going to obviously go grab the. So what we're looking for is the key to the the holding cell, and that will get us into the south. Is it west area of the map? Let me see here. Yeah, the southwest area. And that, if I remember, I mean, I felt like a lot better luck running into the silver lobo down there, but it was crazy how I just couldn't find him again. In the kind of like this area, which was actually really surprising. But the other thing is, I actually don't know if the encounter rates, because I haven't really seen good data on encounter rates of monsters for this game. And so I don't actually even know if this southern area has like a better rate of running into those or not. So I guess we'll be just kind of winging it and trying to find out that way.
It could have been,
so this person is
What
not.
we did wasn't all.
Don't worry.
There's a quest NPC somewhere down
What do
here.
I do? This is
Yeah, it's her.
hopeless. You want to know what's wrong? Well, I can't get this stupid drawer in my desk to open. You're thinking she's forgotten her password, aren't you? Well, you're wrong. The stupid lock on the stupid drawer is broken, and I really need a file I left in there.
Alright, so the Brescia Ruins 5A Academy student Cordelia has a dilemma. Her desk drawer is jammed shut and she can't get her hands on her personal notes. Perhaps the treasure hunter Mog can find a way to retrieve her
You
notes.
can't get it open? Oh, but don't just go busting the desk apart. I need a non-violent solution.
No promises. It was kind of goofy that she is underneath this whatever's up above us here, and that was like messing with the camera. It looked really kind of stupid. Also, it looks like, yeah, it looks like this area changed a little bit, right? So this little spot right here, this wasn't here before. So I don't know when that changes, but that's kind of interesting. Anyways, let's throw Mog down here.
Over there, Mog.
Man, nailing these Mog throws today. I'm honestly pretty impressed with myself. We just,
Nice.
oh, this is not right. Yeah, we'll revisit that later. Alright, anyway, sorry. Yeah, can't get down this way. So that should have been the cell key. And I think we'll be able to get... I don't remember if Cordelia's item is available right now, but let's see. It should be over here. Yeah, it is. It is here.
Giddy up.
Yeah, this must appear later, right? Like, so, like, once you've done the storyline stuff, this kind of appears, because this wasn't here before. Yeah, there's the personal notes. Alright, let's track her down again.
So that's where.
That wasn't the... Yes, this is the file. That's amazing. How did you get it out?
You don't
These
want
are
to...
my personal notes. I have research ideas and theories and all sorts of things in here. Thank you. Now I can get back to work. Wait, this can't be right. This is my file, but I don't remember writing these notes. Augusta Tower? Duplicates? This isn't my field. And the date it was saved hasn't even happened yet. Don't tell me. These are my notes from the future? Is it possible that the drawer wasn't really broken at all, but somehow phased out of time? Was my desk the site of a paradox? This is huge! Thank you for your assistance.
Okay. Yeah, you're welcome. Alright. Let's go get working on our Lobo. Alright, if I remember right, there's also a really good weapon down here for Sarah. Let me see something. Yeah, alright. Don't really need to fight those. Oh, I'm gonna need to fight them. Ooh, locked out. Alright.
Giddy up.
View the move. Army comm device. That's another quest item. Here's a gate. I don't remember which one that is. I think this is the weapon that I was thinking of. Indeed, the butterfly blow. Alright, let's take a look at this one. Oh yeah, attack ATB charge 2? Yes, ma'am. Alright. Here's the Pulsework Knight double Ketchi battle. Been there, seen that. Alrighty, let's go take a look at this other side. Actually, before I forget, I'm gonna hold off on that. I'm really tempted to open that, but I think I can hold off. I don't remember where that one leads to. And, I'm going to be really specific in which gates I open up using those. Oh, sad. That looked like the double albino Lobo, and it's these jokers instead. That's sad. Alright, so what I'm gonna end up doing here is actually, I guess, making a splice in my video here. I'll just roam around the tunnels down here until I get into the Silver Lobo fight. And then once I get that, monster crystal, I'll have the footage of that. So, yeah, I'll do that, and then, yeah, I mean, hopefully this doesn't take too long. We'll see.
That's not gonna happen. Over. I wish I'd seen that too. Over.
Take this!
I need help.
All right, so yeah, this didn't take me long at all. It looks like about 10 minutes on my my recording software here to get an albino Lobo. So it definitely does seem like the rates are better. It could just again completely be luck though. So I don't want to say that this there's better encounter rates down here or not. But anyways, let's take a look at this guy. Oops. Alright, Critical Vigilance, that's not so great. Starts with Shred, Blizzard, and Frost Strike. Yeah, Vigilance when HP is low. Let's take a look at the Crystarium here for the Lobo. Looks like, okay, Potent Sliver, so this is a... Oh, yeah, I don't love that. I only have 20 of them. Yeah, I'm gonna take a look at
I know. Over.
some. I just don't know if I want to just use potents for it.
Finished already?
That may be the route that I go, but anyways, that's pretty much gonna be it for this one. I'm not gonna open this gate quite yet, but. I'll see what I'm going to do. I should say I'm going to decide what I'm going to do with this thing in terms of growth. And we'll pick it up in the next one. But that is it for this one. As always, hope the guide was helpful, and thanks for watching.